Hey y'all, so yesterday I got another package in the mail from Shumi, and at first I thought it was the subscription box, but then I realized it wasn't, and now I'm excited. I'm even more excited than I would be if it was the subscription, but before that I also got in the DC Primal Age Wonder Woman action figure. This is the only one I ordered. I really like them all though. I'm really considering going ahead and ordering all of them and maybe even an extra Wonder Woman to take out of the box, or the packaging rather, because I kind of really want to pose her with this sword and shield, but I think these are awesome. I probably won't get the playset. I'm not gonna get that far into it. I love how her nails are still painted. I love that. I don't know why, but I love that so much. You guys know I'm hugely into Wonder Woman. Anything Funko Wonder Woman, I'm there. And this is just awesome. I love it. I'm recently got into He-Man, and the He-Man action figures are what these are kind of based off of. So, really, really loving it. I really love Green Lantern. I don't know why. Green Lantern's never been one of my favorites, but I love them. In this set, I think all these are awesome. But I just wanted to show that real quick before we got into the main part of the video. So, let me go ahead. I had to move my table, so now my X-Acto knife is right under the camera, so if you hear me tapping against it, I'm sorry. But I forgot to open this before filming, like usual. By the way, I'm filming this on the day that I posted my Captain America custom video. Thank you to everyone who's leaving such positive responses on that video. I wasn't really sure if it would or not, but thus far all my custom crafty videos, which granted I haven't had that many, they're turning out really well, and you guys are really responding to them positively, and I thank you a lot for that. I really, really love doing them, so it gives me great joy to know that you guys love them too. So, let's get this open. I'm gonna move Wonder Woman off the floor so I don't... It did come slightly bent. I didn't show you guys that, but I don't really care. I like how the thingy is already poked out so I can hang it without feeling guilty. All the other action figures I have from Funko aren't like that. They all have the thing still attached to them. And you know, if you're an inbox collector, you want to keep those things intact, if they come intact, so they're like worth more or whatever, so I can't hang them up, they're just sitting down. Okay, so I got in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pops, finally. The Digimon Pops came not too while back, and now finally these Pops are coming in, and I'm very, very happy. So I'm not going to take this one out because I have already gotten this one. I put it on my Shumi tracker so I can get one to glitter, even though I haven't glittered it yet. I haven't glittered a pop in a long time. I've been too busy with my resin, but I am going to get to it eventually. But I have already reviewed this one on the channel. It looks like there was some paint scuffs. You can see her blonde hair color and her blush color. I've seen like one streak of paint. I've never seen two different streaks of paint on the plastic before, but whatever. I really love Dark Magician Girl. I'm still confused as to why we haven't seen a Dark Magician, but whatever. Okay, here's Yami. I loved this show as a kid, I really did. I didn't get past the first series, so I didn't watch, you know, GX or what were those others called? I can't even remember. I only watched the ones with Yugi and Joey and Taya and Mai, so interesting. So here is Yugi. If I didn't show it in when I did the Dark Magician Girl, there's hieroglyphics all over the box because, you know, the roots of the show was in Egypt, so it's really cool. I kind of wish they made a chase version of Yugi. So this is Yami Yugi. And this was when, you know, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the anime, when Yugi duels, the spirit that's inside his Millennium Puzzle takes over his body. And at first they didn't even know about it. I guess they just thought it was normal that he grew an extra foot when when he was dueling, and his hair changed slightly different, and his eyes became a lot more intense. I guess they just thought that was normal. I don't know. But this was when the spirit of the pharaoh takes over him. This pharaoh's name is Yami. So I thought it would have been cool if they made a chase version of just Yugi, because he is slightly different in appearance. He doesn't have these yellow streaks in his hair, I believe. He wouldn't have the eyebrows like this. It would just be like normal pop eyes, and it would be just a tad shorter. I think that would have been really cool, but whatever. Anyway, so here is Yami. He does have his Millennium Puzzle. I kind of wish it was a brighter gold color instead of this like dark bronze, but I'm not going to be picky beyond what I just said. I love the hair sculpt. Yami Yugi is one of those characters that has a very particular hair sculpt, and I'm really glad that they got it perfect. He's holding some dual cards in his hand. He does not have a dual disc on him. And you can tell, there's no monsters or anything on the cards, but they are set up to look like they do in the English version of the, or not really English, I guess just the regular version. If you watch the dubbed version of the anime, you'll see how the cards look slightly different in appearance to the rest of the animation of the series. And that's because in the Japanese series, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards look exactly like they do in real life. I'll kind of put a picture of a random Yu-Gi-Oh card. It looked just like this. This is the way it looked in the dub version. Because, this had Japanese writing all over it, and it was easier for them just to expand the picture in the dubbed version than it would be for them to, go in and edit all that in English. So, that's why. So they do look like the cards do in real life, sort of. And I really like that. They got all the details on his belt right. He's got the chain on his Millennium Puzzle. He's got the studs on his shoes. He's got his cuffs. This is awesome. I absolutely love this. He does come with a stand. Does he need it? No, he stands up pretty good on his own. If you guys haven't seen, if I post this one before I posted the one where I opened a mystery box, the table's over there now, so I'm just testing them out on the floor now to see if they stand or not. So yeah. So let's go with Seto next. So this is Seto Kaiba. I really hope they continue this series. I want this series to be continued more than I want the Digimon. A little bit. I love both of them, don't get me wrong. But I really want a My Valentine. A My Valentine and a Harpy Lady. If we could get those, oh man, I would be so psyched. Shumi has their logo now on the protector. I haven't noticed that before. I don't know if all the others have had that or not. If they have, I haven't noticed it. But that's really cool. I'm glad Shumi got their logo on it. So, let's open Kaiba up. By the way, guys, if you order from Shumi, you are guaranteed a mint box. They do have damaged box on their store, like discounted. So if you're someone who doesn't care about box condition, you can go to that section of the store. And I think they also have mysterious boxes where there's just damaged boxes in it. So here is Seto Kaiba. He looks pretty intense. This personally, I understand why they chose Kaiba. I do, because, he and Yugi are kind of like the yin-yang of each other. They're kind of like the, enemies, sort of. Frenemies, would that be? More enemies than friends, but anyway. Rival. So I understand why they would choose these two. I would have rather had Joey, because I think Joey would have transferred better into pop form. But whatever. So you can see his card locket on there. If you haven't seen the series again, spoiler. It's got a picture of his brother Mokuba in there, which I always thought was really sweet. Mokuba has one with Seto in it. And like Yugi, he is holding a dual card. So this is really cool. He's got this big, I don't know. It's something in between a coat and a cape, because it's got this flowy thing. thing with it. I always thought it was really weird. He's got these random belts around his sleeve that I never understood why he wore those. But he's got them. I think it would have been, you know, I can understand not doing Yugi with a dual disc, but I would have really loved to have seen Seto with one, especially since he's the one who invented the dual disc, so I think that would have been really neat. But other than that, I love him. If they did every single character from Yu-Gi-Oh, I would be so psyched. And he stands as well. Did he come with a stand? No. So it's a good thing he stands on his own. I think people went more nuts for the Yu-Gi-Oh ones than they did for the Digimon on the day that they announced them. I think they announced them pretty much on the same day. Funko did. So I hope that these things did go over well. I don't think anyone on YouTube has gotten them. Or at least no one that I've watched. But I guess that means I'm the first. Because I love this series. So I hope that these things did sell well. And that they can continue it next year. But we shall see. So the last one in this set is Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, like most people, I do have my disappointment when it comes to the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Why isn't it a 6-inch? Why isn't it a 6-inch? If you've seen the show, it's freaking huge. It would have made a lot more sense to make a 6-inch. Now, the only reason I can think of, A, this is cheaper for them to make a smaller version of it, or B, and this is just me grasping at strings probably, but if they ever decide to make the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, maybe they'll make that one a 6-inch, because, you know, it was bigger than the regular Blue Eyes, so you shall see. Something fell. Okay, so this is another one of those pops that has just a random plastic inserts. I bet it probably went either right under his hands. Yeah, that's where it went. I'm pretty sure. It went right under his hands to protect them. So, Pudgy Pig came with something like this too, and I never remember to put it back in the box, but I probably won't remember to put that one back in either. So the sculpting on this thing is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. It is a bit more bluish than white, but that's the way it looked in the series as well, so not going to complain about the Blue Eyes White Dragon not being too white. I think this is beautiful. This is beautiful. As far as like animal or animal shaped pops go, this is definitely top 5 for me for sure, just on the sculpting alone. You can see all the ridges along his back and tail. His wings are detailed perfectly. His claws, I love it. He's got all of his teeth. This thing rocks. I absolutely love this. This is probably my favorite out of the set. Can his head turn? No. So pops aren't known for having their articulation, and this one definitely isn't. So, but I like that. It means that this is very, very different than all the other pops, and it definitely is. So I love it. I absolutely love it. It kind of makes me wish I would have gotten another one just to sit around. Leave this one in the box and have another one to sit around. I might put it back on my Shimmy tracker to try and get it that way. Might have to do that. But anyway, I absolutely love this. I'm so happy these things finally came in. I have no idea where Dark Magician Girl is, though. So I need to find her so I can put the rest of them in with her. So I may be going on a little scavenger hunt here soon. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys have gotten these yet. They are exclusive to Amazon right now, if I didn't say it. Because I'm honestly really thinking about using some Christmas money and buying at least some of them. You know, at least Green Lantern and Batman and maybe Scarecrow. But I think those look awesome. I really do. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, it's a community, not a competition. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.